everyone and welcome to my channel. So I'm fairly new at this. Only really started kind of this month, however, with our wages this month. I'd kind of started after, so we did take some money out for like food, fuel, things like that, but we didn't kind of stuff the other envelopes for the rest of the month. But I have made some money on Vinted and a Instagram ad that I put up, so we've taken that out and we are going to stuff that today. But yeah, so basically we've started doing, me and my husband, I say we, me and my husband, we've got a 3-month-old little boy, so obviously I'm on maternity leave, and we've started kind of looking at our finances. We got married last year, had a baby last year, so we kind of just ended up putting things on credit cards and on credit cards. You know how it is. So yeah, we just want to get that cleared, and we just want to be more mindful with our money, kind of make sure that we're allocating money to the right places and not just spending, because we find we get to the end of the month and we're like, what on earth have we spent our money on? So yeah, we've got 2 binders here, which I'll well, I might as well explain it now, to be fair. So this binder here is kind of sinking funds. It's envelopes that I won't be dipping into very often, money that we're saving up for, or things that I don't know, I don't need kind of on the regular basis. And then this binder is for kind of regular money. Our food money's in there, pocket money type of thing, family money, that's all in here. So this is kind of what I'll dip into on the weekly basis. So we have got, I think it's 300, I have got some change here as well. So we've got, I think it's £304, but we'll count that in a moment. And we've also got this little £200 place card here, because I paid £200 off a credit card, but I still want to keep track of what I'm kind of putting in there. So this £200 place card is going to go in my debt folder, which we'll see soon. Let's count the cash to begin with. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and then we've got 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've counted this wrong. Let's count the coins first. 96, 97, 98, 99, 300 and 4. Oh, I think I've counted that right, haven't I? 85, 304. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, my bad. Right, let's just sort this out. Let's get rid of the this folder for now, and we'll start on kind of my more regular pot. Okay, so I've just zoomed you in slightly so that you can see a little bit better. This actually doesn't have a label on yet, but this is actually our food. I just need to get that cut on my Cricut tomorrow and get that printed out. But yeah, this is our food money for the month, and I just pop any change that we've got from the food shop in here, and then at the end of the month I'll kind of have a look through that and see what we've got and decide how I'm going to save the change. Next we have fuel. We budgeted £50 this month for fuel. We've got a hybrid car, and my husband can charge it at work for free, so that really helps. And we only put, I think it was actually 35, but we used the £5 for something else. It was to do with the car, so I'm okay with that. But yes, there's £10 left in there, and we've still got half a tank, so I think we'll be absolutely fine. I think this will be left over. but when I do March's budget, I'll decide whether I'm going to let this roll over or whether I'm going to take this out and use it elsewhere. Next we've got household. Again, I allocated £40 to this. This is for things like toilet rolls, soap, cleaning products, things like that. And we spent £30 in Home Bargains. That's where I like to go to kind of get all that kind of thing, especially with having a newborn. There's kind of certain detergent that I like to use on his clothes and stuff, so we went there, and there is, I believe, £10 left in there. Yes, £10 left in there. And again, I'll decide whether that's going to roll over, because I find with things for the house, some months we can need more. For instance, this month we didn't need dishwasher tablets, but next month if we do, that's obviously going to cost that little bit more. So I think I'll just kind of let this build up a little bit until we've got a bit of a buffer, and then I'll decide what we're doing from there. George, which is my 3-month-old, his is actually getting stuffed. So we went to see one of my aunties, my aunties and uncles the other day, and they gave him £20. And then I've also decided to put an extra £15 in. This is just going to be used for whether he needs clothes, if there's new toys or anything like that he needs. Yeah, things like that, bottles, anything that we feel like we need for him, we'll dip into this. Nappies and wipes we just get with the food money. So he has got 20, 35. Alex, my husband, not putting anything in this one. As I said, we didn't start up with this month's pay, so from March we'll start putting money in there. And Charlotte, again, that's mine, and I'll not be putting anything in there. Family fun, I'm just going to pop £9 in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, I'm just going to let this build up. There's nothing in particular that I'm aiming to spend this on yet, but I don't know if we want to take George to a class, or I don't know whether if we want to go to the zoo in the summer or things like that. I'm just going to kind of let this build up, but we can also dip into it if we need to. And then we've got date night, but for my birthday last year, Alex made me this little wallet full of restaurant vouchers ready for the baby being born, so that when he was born we could still go out and have date night and we wouldn't feel it as much. So I'm going to pop those vouchers in this wallet, but as I said, at the moment we don't need to stuff it because we've got them. Yeah, next month I might decide to put £5 or £10 in, just so that we've got a little buffer. I don't know if you want to go for a coffee or something like that, but yeah, at the moment that's got nothing. And then in the back here I've just got some kind of gift cards and then my receipts. So that is that one. And then moving on to this one, how pretty is this binder? It's just from Amazon, they were both from Amazon. And this one came with 10 of the wallets in, and this one came with 8, I think. But yeah, I just think they're so pretty. So the first one is gifts, and gifts is going to be getting £35. I know next month we've got a wedding, we've got my brother's birthday, there's Mother's Day. £35 definitely not going to cover it, but it's kind of helping towards next month, so we'll definitely have to be putting a bit more in here when we're paid. I'm just going to put 20, 30, 5. And I haven't set goals for these as of yet, but I'm definitely going to. So the next video, these should have goals, and I'll talk you through kind of the goals and when I'm aiming to kind of get them stuff for. Holiday, we have booked a holiday. We're going down south for a week in June. So we want to kind of, well, I've said we're going to start saving for that, just so that we can kind of not feel it so much in that month. In the past, when we've gone on holiday, we've just kind of let the money from that month that we'll go on holiday be our money for the month, and then we always end up really tight. Whereas I want to have a pool of cash, that we can just spend and enjoy. So I'm going to put 130 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30. Actually, I put. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30. That's definitely a good start, and this is just kind of from money that I've made through selling things, or through, well yeah, this is just money that I've made through selling things. A home, this is for anything that I want to buy for the home, like furniture wise, and this time I'm just going to pop 10 in. Let's put 2 5s in there. And garden, we did a lot of work on the garden last year, but we didn't buy any like furniture or anything like that, so we definitely want to do a little more with the garden this year. And obviously now that we've got a baby, we'll be wanting to make some areas a bit safer for George, and well, not even safer, just kind of, I don't know, might get a sandpit or something like that for him. So I'm going to pop 20 in there. We have got Christmas, and I'm going to pop 30 in Christmas. So 20, 30. Debt, this is what I was talking about at the start of the video. So for an Instagram ad that I had for one of my Instagram accounts, I got £200. So I am going to pop that in debt. I've just paid it straight off a credit card, but I kind of still want to make a note of the fact that that £200 has gone on that, because in the past that would have easily gone on, don't know, maybe a TK Maxx shop. Car insurance. So actually I'm going to be changing this envelope, because we've just got a new car, so the tax is paid for the year, and our insurance is due in April. I don't think we'll be able to afford to pay it outright this year, but I want to start paying for next year. But I'm just going to call this car so that it's saving for our insurance and our tax for next year. And in here at the moment I'm going to pop 20. Emergency fund is going to get 5, and I'm just going to use these coins. 2, 3, 4, 5. Help to Buy is the scheme we used when we bought our house, and we're going to have to start paying the loan back soon, so we need to start saving for it. And again, that is going to get 5. And the last one is Future, and again it's going to get 5. No immediate plans for this one at the moment, but it's just nice to have a little bit of money saved up for anything that we decide to do in the future, or maybe when we decide to have more children, who knows. So yeah, that is that done. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I'll definitely be back with more. I'm planning on doing a budgeting for March, which I'm starting to work on now, just to kind of get my head around things, and then obviously cash stuffing for March. Kind of off YouTube, I'm doing weekly check-ins just to keep myself on track of exactly what I'm spending, and I'm also working on some things for Etsy. So as soon as I've got all of that sorted, I'll let you know what I'm popping up there. If more than anything, that is just because I'm enjoying it, and if I can help others with things that they can use, then I want to. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!